You've returned. And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Then we found Calíope.
Calíope, but her eidolon is inside you. How
It
could...
doesn't work like that. The eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calíope told us what happened. The prophecy, how you warned her, how you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
You were trying to protect me, right? You didn't want me to share Calíope's fate?
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
Bueno, aquí creo que ya estaremos en el siguiente capítulo, ¿vale? Lo habré dividido en dos partes, nada más después de la canción. Habrá sido un final bonito. Ahora vamos a acabar el juego ya. Y luego veré qué hacer después. Si pasar directamente al DLC o antes de otras rutas. Intentar ligar bien con Perséfone según como salga al final.
But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Look, about what happened in Hades.
Which part? The part where you denied me the throne, or the part where I lied to you so I could use you? You did what you had to do, and I won't say I didn't have it coming.
Gracias.
It's freeing, in a way. I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena.
Sí.
Calíope would approve.
Calíope. Pero yo ya no soy nada para ti.
Understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
El sombrero de Freddy. Enfrentar a Apolo. Una última oportunidad de hablar con alguien antes del juicio. Pues vamos con nuestra hermosa Perséfone.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
How about you?
No es todo sobre mí, Cari.
Oh, I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calíope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did.
Se ha calmado un poco el ambiente.
It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
You shatter my throne without so much as a by
¡Ah,
your
eso no le ha
leave.
gustado!
And I'm the one who apologizes?
I could go first, if you like. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, believe it or not. Is that better?
It's a start.
Oh.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
Miss a life of drudgery? Sure to end in death? Hell no. Even with the trial, this is still better.
Then you made the right decision in Hades.
I don't know. I guess so.
I imagine the choice will haunt you, won't it?
¿Ves mucho el cuadro de Calíope? ¿Está todo bien, Cari? Cántame una vez más. Cántame una vez más. ¡Ay, no! ¡Ay, no! Bueno, no tengo que hablar con nadie más, así que... Espero que todo haya salido bien. ¿Nos hemos perdonado?
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Oh.
Like a boat lost at sea.
Pero esta vez lo hacemos sin Calíope.
Drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am
¿Y esos espíritus? Oh, ¿quiénes son? Ah, las anteriores musas. También había musos. Aquí van a estar todos reunidos.
hello? Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Normal. Soy la invitada de honor.
Care to explain how this is supposed to work? I don't exactly have an itinerary.
How this works is, you follow us.
Ah, bueno, vale. Si estoy yendo de buenas. Gracias por ser tan amable, Athena. Freedom. ¡Wow! ¿Es el verdadero Olimpo?
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Oh, cómo mola. Qué helénico. El búho.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing.
Vamos, que es una ilusión, ¿no? Otra dimensión de bolsillo mágica.
Let's begin, shall we?
Ah, mira, hay más ídolos. Más ídolos. Claro, no los hemos conocido a todos. Será mucha historia más, ¿no? Para añadir.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am.
Oh, pero qué mortal.
Are dying.
¡Qué peligroso!
It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
How do you know it's true? How can you be so certain?
Each time we pass on our eidolon, we become a little less. It is, however, not solely that. I have had Hecate researching the matter for decades, and her results are conclusive. We are diminishing. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
You'll do anything? It must be difficult. Feeling as if everything is on your shoulders, and yours alone. One moment of weakness and it all falls apart. You've been doing this for so long, you don't even know how to stop, do you?
Oh, dear child, why on earth would I stop?
Because what you've done is wrong. If it wasn't, then why not come clean? Go on. Tell them about Apollo's prophecy. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
Oh.
It's true.
This is your chance to end it, Athena. Your last chance. I know you want to save the idols, but there has to be some part of you that understands you've gone too far.
Nothing is too far!
No? Not even murdering Calíope? She didn't deserve your protection? I don't? Tell them.
Oh, canción. Oh, sí.
Yes, it's me.
Un momento, canción.
It's me. Of course, it's me.
the one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry hooray once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do. You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts? Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck. Little girls, they dream up a future.
Ooh.
They're sure how they feel, sure their vision's true.
Díselo, Perséfone.
I fought for that throne and then didn't take it. And that was okay. Could it be for you too? Of course you would make it all about you. Still, it might be worth listening to another view. None of you see. So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too.
Oh, las furias.
Follow you. Time to follow through. I won't have you dying for me. It's not how this should work. I need you to see you're lost in a moment, lost in a song, but the thinking's all wrong. This whole sacrifice deal. You can live without me.
Oh, son las caras de todos los ídolos, cómo mola. Oh, Perséfone. ¿Eso quiere decir que estamos juntos? ¡Lo hemos conseguido! ¡Lo hemos conseguido!
The right place to be.
Aphrodite, she'd stand with grace too. Grace showed her mercy when she didn't have to show mercy.
Hermes ha sufrido mucho los esfuerzos de Atenea, así que también que está a mi lado.
Here too, I really need to. Please do accept my apology.
Oh, qué bonito.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right, but it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is.
Pero no se lo merece.
I leave it up to you what to do with this. I forgive you, Athena. Look into me.
Oh, es un remix de todas las canciones. Qué genial.
Yes, a monster.
Oh, cómo mola.
Monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to me. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calíope could know it too. She does. She hears you.
Entonces, todo solucionado. Perdonar, pero no olvidar. La carretera alta. No he conseguido llorar, pero se me ha hecho un nudo en la garganta y en alguna un poco de líquido en los ojos.
You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And? So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
For the moment, but it appears we're about to have a repeat of what happened in Hades.
What does that mean?
It means we are disbanding the chorus. Not only that, we have decided to reveal ourselves to the mortal world.
Bueno, eso no hacía
You're planning to
falta
tell everyone
tanto.
what we really are? Isn't that risky?
It won't be right away, so those who are too fearful can go into hiding. But it's time. No more laws, no more
A ver,
secrets.
mientras que no se convierte en The Voice, pero con dioses, todo bien.
What about Athena? She can't be okay with us.
Entiendo,
She
estará,
won't fight it. She said, and I quote,
Estará-
whatever your decision, I will abide by it.
That's a
estará
switch.
encarcelada.
The fight's just.
O a lo mejor en un
not
retiro
anymore.
espiritual.
She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
Oh, now that's an old tune.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
Ah, claro. Porque la han cedido, la han forzado a ceder el ídolo, no a otra persona, a una nueva Atenea. para que esta faceta suya sádica un poco se disuelva.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
No argument. Grace, you know us. We cannot order lunch without a good argument.
Wasn't it you, Grace, who said we should stop living in the past?
Ujú.
Well, sure, but I didn't think you were listening.
What can I say? I'm trying something different. Plus, this is what Calíope was fighting for.
Calíope would definitely approve.
If there's no chorus, does that mean idols just do whatever they want?
As much as anyone can.
What about Medusa? I hate to think what she's gonna do.
Bueno,
Medusa
son
has offered
excepciones.
to
Ah,
live in
bueno,
the
bien.
reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved.
As for the rest of us, we'll be subject to mortal authorities and their laws.
Assuming they don't just round us up the moment they realize what we are.
Quite so.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
Oh,
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is,
política.
kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea.
Sí, tal vez
indeed.
quizá recuperéis vuestras viejas costumbres y fanáticos.
I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
¡Ah! Por favor, no rompas conmigo, Cari. No, reina.
Well, you did it, Grace. The trial has come and gone. And you're still
Gracias,
standing.
Perséfone. Lo logramos. Lo logramos.
We did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I'm still not entirely certain what possessed me.
Maybe you're not as cold-hearted and ruthless as you think you are.
How dare you?
Sometimes even idols are capable of change. You said it yourself.
Ah, oh. Oh, Perséfone, dame un besito.
Obviously, the freedom the rest of the idols have
Perséfone,
extends to
dame un
you as well.
beso.
I can't compel you to remain,
Por favor.
and yet I am asking you to do so.
Claro que sí.
Of course I'll stay. You'll all start arguing again the minute I leave, otherwise.
You have quite the estimation of your abilities if you think you can stop us from arguing.
Or I could just go.
Oh, fine, yes, we need you.
Was that so hard to say?
Ready to go out and face the music, Grace?
No, 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 no.
Always.
No, no, no. Por favor. No, nos han besado. Nos ha... 2 meses más tarde. Dime que estamos saliendo, Perséfone y yo.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Ah,
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
ok.
I heard Eros and Venus left the city together. Was that right?
You heard correctly. Venus wanted to use her fame to do good works as an activist, and Eros is assisting her.
Let's be realistic. He's there to catch her when her efforts inevitably implode.
You're being uncharitable, sister. I was at one of Venus's rallies, and it was rather
Energizante.
invigorating.
Aphrodite
No,
always
más
did love
energy.
being adored by the
Energy.
masses.
Well, at any rate, Eros sounded keen. He thinks this is a much better approach than wallowing in Olympus.
You mean he's glad to have time to pursue a new lover or two?
Ajá.
Who could blame him?
Ok.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city. as she felt
Espero
uncomfortable
que...
with all the attention on the
Creo que
idols.
igual este es el
Terrified, you mean?
romance.
It
Solo.
was more that mortals
Aunque nos
expected the
hemos
goddess of
perdonado
wisdom to
Perséfone y yo,
have
pero bueno.
sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
Ah, pero no se
No
había
surprise
traspasado
there.
el Eidolon.
You don't still worry about
La
her,
nueva
brother,
Atenea.
after all she's done?
Bueno, igual no han usado...
I think of her off in the far north, living alone. In the wilderness,
Igual no la han, no
punishing
han
herself
hecho un nuevo
until the end
modelo
of her
por eso.
days. I know it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem
no va a pasar,
enraptured
¿no?
with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess?
Oh, por
I
Dios.
do not.
Didn't Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would
Bueno,
eventually
déjales
break
unos
up?
milenios, tal vez.
Eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear Asterion then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
Ah.
There was an incident involving Hecate's
Oh.
new cat.
Oh no.
Medusa was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
Meaning what? Medusa is roaming the streets?
Como un
Doing
monstruo.
whatever she likes?
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so
¡Oh!
she asked us to
Se la han llevado a los comandos criatura con Amanda Waller, ¿no? Con el escuadrón suicida.
It was her
Me
decision.
lo puedo creer.
The government is grateful. They
O algo
even
tipo
suggested
la
we might
agencia
see
de
Hephaestus again.
Hellboy, imagino.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears. Who knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the
Hephaestus.
war, but it would raise all our spirits to see him again.
Sí, todavía no sabemos si incluso Zeus aparecería de nuevo. Hermes.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised
No
they're not
hablan
here with the
sobre
rest of you.
Perséfone. Puede que
Yeah,
tengamos
we've
una
barely
escena
seen them
extra.
of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling,
Uh-huh.
or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes
Bueno,
likes to
Hermes
think
es de
it's
los dioses
true.
más populares en el
Hopefully it
Olimpo.
won't backfire
Y de
on
los
them.
más atractivos también,
Fame's
así
a
que...
double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I
También
agree.
es el dios de la
Let
suerte.
Hermes have their fun.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Sí, es algo caótico, pero
Mostly
bueno.
harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're
Puede
not
que le
wrong.
toque las narices un poco a Atenea.
What about
Yo
you,
qué
Apollo?
sé.
Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace and apologize one last time.
I told you you don't need to keep doing that.
Ah, por Dios, la gente que se disculpa por
Eso.
todo.
I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
No, simplemente ignora las profecías. Trata
You know,
de
one
que
day
vivamos
you
en
will
el
learn,
presente.
brother. Not today, but someday.
¿Y qué hay de ti? ¿Qué hay de ti, cariño mío?
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not unless you count my many trips to Hades. No. It's business as always.
Y bueno,
Trips to
tú tienes tu
Hades.
vida aquí, la verdad, muy
I am
establecida.
no longer its queen, but I am still the most familiar with its workings. And Hades is changing.
Oh.
Perhaps it's the mere fact that the mortal world is aware of us again. I don't know. Or something else is stirring.
¿Una
Is
secuela?
this something we should be concerned about, sister?
Sí.
Not yet. I'll let you know. As for everything else, the club continues, more popular than ever. The world turns.
Mientras que no pongas
What more
reggaetón
is
en
there
tu
to
club,
say?
todo bien, los dioses no se contaminarán.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should
No,
leave you alone,
Persephone,
Grace. You must
quédate
be
aquí.
tired from your trip.
Kind of feels like this is it, huh? Like we won't see each other for a
Bueno,
long
somos
time.
una familia que ha decidido ver el mundo de una vez.
Not like this. You're right.
Ah, canción. Oh.
Has changed.
Ah, oh, canción. Qué bonita. Oh, qué bonito. No sé, quedaos a cenar, a tomar algo, no sé. Como los viejos tiempos.
Stormy skies clear, soft breeze blow.
The ocean
Oh, Persephone.
lights come, stars are out.
A ver cuándo cantamos.
Pass, I've no doubt.
Where will we end up with different routes? A fresh coat of paint, sails unfurled, ready to go.
Watching the shore as we drift away.
Lost in the sunrise, parting mists of gray.
Sailing to new water, the rush of a new day.
Everything has changed. Everything.
Ya está la canción de epílogo. Puede que hayamos roto de verdad el romance con Persephone, no lo haya conseguido. No, voy a tener que jugarlo todo de nuevo. Para conseguir romance con Persephone. Tengo que verlo. ¿Este es el final con Persephone? No, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? Vale. Si hubiéramos tenido el romance con Persephone, se hubiera ido Apolo y ella hubiera cantado con nosotros. ¡Ah, qué rabia! Bueno, tengo pensado ahora... El siguiente vídeo ya va a ser el DLC de Orfeo. O puede que hagamos una playthrough rapidísima de solo Persephone, con la actitud de pum, de rebelde, violenta. A ver a dónde nos lleva todo eso. Me da igual Freddy, me da igual todo lo borde que sea. Voy a la tope a por Persephone. Eso sí, lo podremos hacer en 2 horitas, por lo que veo. Si no vamos a hablar con personajes más que con Persephone por sacarle el romance extra y demás, y saltarnos las preguntas. Porque para eso prefiero que os veáis la serie destripada que hemos hecho ya en 7 capítulos. Pues ahí intentaríamos sacar a Perséfone a tope. Acto 3. No. ¡Ah, mira! Mira. ¡Ay, mira! ¡No hace falta! ¡Ah, genial! Ah, pues así me lo dejo para los otros. ¡Oh, genial! ¡Ay! Y pues venga, vamos a ver qué tal. A ver, grabando los cambios. Estamos aquí en la canción del trono, ¿ok? Voy a estar de... Me da igual Orfeo. Solo esto es por curiosidad, ¿vale? Así no tenemos que hacer otra playthrough entera. A ver. Esto en parte no es trampa. Porque hemos acabado con el final de Amigos.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you.
Vale. Y estamos viendo un final alternativo cambiando decisiones que podemos. Las siguientes playthrough vamos a tener que reiniciar desde el principio porque con Freddy quiero hacerlo todo o romántico. No, con Pan quiero hacerlo todo inteligente. Con Apolo vamos a hacer una mezcla de punk o ir todo punk con Apolo. Porque tenía pensado todo punk con Perséfone, pero vamos a hacer todo punk con Apolo. Y con Freddy vamos a hacer otra carismática para ver, cuidando de que sea una forma de que no muera o que... A ver qué conseguimos. A ver qué conseguimos ahora con Perséfone.
We're here for Freddy too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right.
Que la canción es la misma.
It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
Aquí está Orfeo.
Someone's coming.
¿Qué más suena?
Someone's
Coming.
and it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
Pues te vas a defraudar un poco, ¿eh?
Singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
Coming.
Belong
a
here,
wolf is waiting in the
but that throne belongs to
Someone's
me.
coming.
No one deserves
I
it
can feel them howling at the
more
moon.
than I.
Forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can
an
bet he
enemy.
knows someone's
coming. It's about time.
Son variaciones muy ligeras aquí.
Orpheus, I've been
Oh,
working
wow.
on music.
La música. Ah, so
I
cool.
have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And
Mola mucho
you brought a muse.
el efecto
Hi.
de las lágrimas
Tune, by the way. Can't remember
en la
the
piel,
last time I
sí,
collaborated with someone so talented.
como tinta
No
o
offense.
sangre.
Welcome to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song, a welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse, any requests? Questions?
Are you really really that good?
Down, loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great. I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm
Atentos,
But you can say that he's the best it's ever been. The best you've ever
Se ha convertido en una comedia. Madre mía, pero ¿qué es esto?
And I haven't even really sung a single word.
I think I chose poorly.
Hey, just getting a gauge.
Escogí mal.
Then try again. Another request?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Dow, loop it. Dow.
Está hasta las narices, Persephone.
Didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends. I see you now, Persephone.
¡Wow! ¡Cómo mola el rock! Tengo ganas de ver su DLC. Si el siguiente vídeo va a ser el DLC, así me siento más a gusto haciendo el romance con Persephone.
It wasn't your fault. How are you to react? It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Queen, let's not lose our composure. The muse understands.
Well, I won't comply. I'd rather die. The throne was stolen after I murdered the king. You should be grateful and thank me for everything. And yet you scream like a boy. You kick the ground. I was a slave.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
I saw your whispers, poison behind your king.
Wasn't me.
If I cannot have my revenge, you're the next best thing.
Orpheus, instead of a life of despair.
No me mires así, cariño. En este universo nos queremos.
This place would still be humming.
Oh, I rather doubt that.
Doesn't make it any less true.
I'm high. Am I the one on trial now?
It wasn't your fault. You were never to blame. Hades was a monster. We were a part of his
Ya
game.
la conocemos.
Orpheus, where's your fire? When will the music return?
Está muy molesta este puente. Esta subida me encanta.
It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn.
That throne doesn't belong to you, and you know it.
Oh, ahora lo va a coger, ¿no?
If I didn't do what I was told, I'd be dragged across the palace floor. Hades can't hurt us anymore. But Eurydice is still gone. For what it's worth, you've my apology. But I assure you, nothing more. For deep down you know that there's no revenge.
The pain never ends.
The pain never ends.
There's no revenge.
This was never gonna end the way you wanted to. And I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
Sí que sí, cariño. Ese es Ese es tu trono. Y de nadie más, Karin.
I had forgotten how sweet a melody could be. Such thoughts become clouded in this place. Forgive me, my lady of the night.
An empty chair for an empty kingdom.
Still think it's worth taking?
I do, actually. I can only hope that somewhere Hades can see me, sitting on his chair.
Llenándolo de aroma. De mujer.
I'm happy to do my part. Really.
I know. And that makes what I have to tell you now all the more difficult. I lied. Even if we could find Freddie, you couldn't bring her back.
Bueno, ya
The laws of death
conocemos.
are not so easily circumvented.
And the fates?
They will not help you or anyone. Even if you could speak to them, they will not care.
Me has mentido.
And
Que
never
esto te
have.
sirva de lección.
You didn't once consider telling me? I might have helped you regardless.
You, perhaps. But Apollo? I suppose we'll never know.
Oh, no.
That's it then. We came here for nothing.
No voy a,
I doubt
no
the
voy a
fates
darle
would have
al
responded even
corazón.
to the mirror, Grace. And the boundaries of death cannot be commanded away. Not even by the ruler of Hades.
Which you weren't gonna share. Not while you still had a shot at sticking it to Hades.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Ahí está Freddy. No sé qué, no sé cuántos. Bueno, sí, gracias. Aún así siento que fue más natural y más bonito mi único final, o sea, mi final neutro.
Freddie, you're here.
Bueno, aquí creo que no hay nada más, ¿eh? Esto ya lo conocemos todo. Me voy a saltar, yo creo que a la parte del enfrentamiento para hablar con ella otra vez.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I
Y
made my decision.
luego...
I don't regret it one bit.
Y luego veremos el juicio. Suena como miau miau, miau miau, miau miau.
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off.
Bueno,
But if she believes you
igual aquí
need to
sale
die in order to save the idols, if she truly
la opción
believes that,
de perdonar, ¿no?
it won't
Y
matter
de no
what
estar,
anyone
claro,
says.
enfadados. Puede que sí. Vale. Ok, todo bien, todo bien.
look, about what happened in Hades.
Which part? The part where I lied to get what I wanted? I won't apologize. You have to know me better than that. I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calíope would
Pero no
approve.
dice nada.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary.
Bueno, ahora
to
vamos a decirle te
prepare.
perdono y te amo.
Great.
Hablamos con Perséfone. Que aquí no ha sido tan agresivo, ¿no? Como la otra vez, ¿no? Supongo que esta vez irá todo perfecto.
It's been difficult looking at you and knowing a
Sí,
part
esta
of
vez no
her
está tratándonos
is
tan
inside
fríamente.
you. At first, when I thought you might have actually killed her, I was enraged. But I'm the one I should be angry at. I drove Calíope away. I wasted all that time being stubborn. And now she's gone.
She forgave you, Persephone. She wasn't angry at you in the slightest.
She was never so forgiving when she was alive.
You think she was lying? Trying to make you feel better?
I don't know if I can do this. Us.
That doesn't sound like the Persephone I know. She's never backed down from a challenge.
I keep wondering, do I like you because of you? As you gain her memories, will
Pues se ha
you
cortado
become
ahí el
more
audio.
and more like her? Will you think of me as she did? You deserve more than that, Grace. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted no part of it.
No. ¿Y si quiero?
And what if I still want this? Us? What then?
I'd say you were a glutton for punishment. Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
Miss a life of drudgery? Sure to end in death? Hell no. Even with the trial, this is still better.
Then you made the right decision in Hades.
I don't know. I guess so.
I imagine the choice will haunt you, won't it?
Vale, pero creo que ahora el final será bonito, imagino, ¿no? Oh, esta vez ha cambiado la canción. Ahora sí está todo bien con Perséfone.
I'd like a moment alone with Grace. Well, you did it, Grace. The trial has come and gone, and you're still standing.
We did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I'm still not entirely certain what possessed me.
Maybe you're not as cold-hearted and ruthless as you think you are.
How dare you?
Sometimes even idols are capable of change. You said it yourself.
When we last spoke, you told me you wanted things to continue between us. Now that things are finally resolved, I understand if you feel differently.
No es así.
Trying to let me off the hook? Doesn't sound like you.
True. I always take what I want.
¡Ah, sí! ¡Ah, por fin! ¡Oh, lo hemos hecho bien! Podemos respirar.
Ready to go out and face the music, Grace?
Always.
Creo que ahora con la canción final ya... No voy a preguntar de nadie y voy a pasar ya de Apolo directamente. Porque ya hemos visto ya todas las opciones anteriores.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy.
More like champagne.
Would you like to hear the latest?
Oh, maybe some other time. I just got back, after all.
Fair enough. I know a get out of my house when I hear it. Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld. In Calíope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
Apollo, perhaps we could meet you there?
Yeah, of course.
¡Ajá!
Oh, go on ahead.
A solas. Gracias, amigo Apolo.
I have something I'd like to say.
Yo también, Perséfone. Dame ese final. Dame ese final bueno, guapa.
Often comes with heartbreak, leaving the fears you nested in. Take your broken pieces and assemble a life that you are proud to live. We fought for retribution, you and I. I'm queen of the underworld, but you, Grace,
Our queen of my heart.
I've regained more than I could hope for. In your
La primavera en la cosecha, tras el invierno.
the scars I have collected won't define me. A mighty future lies ahead. You and I, Grace, together victorious. There's nothing to stop us now.
¡Oh, por fin! ¡Oh! Bueno, todo en el mismo vídeo. Hemos hecho dos caminos en uno. Más hay del logro por ahí. Sí, Chuquete Victorious. Fusionamos, derretimos el frío corazón de Perséfone. Ahora sí me doy por satisfecho. Dejemos los créditos porque tiene la música bonita. Me doy por satisfecho. Vamos a tener 3 vídeos más. Voy a intentar hacer toda la serie, pero saltándome a ser posible la mayor parte de preguntas, a menos que sea no para conocer. Tendremos que hacerlo para Pan y Apolo y a lo mejor Fred en algunas cosas, no lo sé. Haremos el DLC con calma, tal vez sí en un vídeo entero seguramente, aunque puede que tengamos varias ligeras variaciones. No sé si hay algún romance o es solo una historia nueva. Porque el DLC no viene nada en la historia principal, es una historia paralela, basada en Orfeo. Así que haremos una playthrough para enamorar a Pan, tal vez, con las canciones en modo inteligente. Haremos una playthrough con Apolo en canciones modo rebelde. Y pues una mezcla de intentar salvar a Freddy de alguna forma. Me investigaré cómo salvar a Freddy. Si os gusta, si no, como una idea para el futuro, porque tengo muchas otras novelas visuales furry que me he descargado de itch.io y son larguitas y la mayoría, bueno, creo que todas están en inglés, así que tendré que traducirlas. Al igual que Monster Prom, tendré como, aunque tenga agilidad mental para traducir el inglés, hay que ir con calma un poco, no fustigarnos. Así que con esto espero que os haya gustado y nos vemos en la próxima aventura. Que, ¡guau! ¡Qué bonito ha quedado! Ya lo siguiente va a ser aquí Orpheus. Tenemos aquí para el DLC. Pero para la semana que viene, ya una vez entrado Halloween, los últimos días de Halloween, alternando con otro juego que subiré, clásico de terror indie. Así que nos vemos en la próxima aventura, divinos míos.